Tonight's a super exciting night. After 6 months of researching and stepping inside of and analyzing hundreds of trailers, we finally settled on one that we both think will be a great fit for us. It's 11 hours away in Mesa, Arizona, and we're going to start our trip there tonight to go see it in person, make sure we love it.
Good morning. You may have noticed that we are in Fred right now, where we slept last night. There's a dog somewhere over there. Steve is somewhere over there.
That was a good night's sleep. Too short though. It was beautiful to wake up and see Lake Powell right there and cross the state line over into Arizona. Diesel's under $2 a gallon. That is awesome. So last night we hit a deer at 1 a.m. He hit right here. All it did was bend the stock bumper in a little. We got some fur pinched in between the tire. We've hit 2 deer now in our life. It's a terrible thing, very sad, but it was dead instantly, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Northern Arizona is absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of tribal land, and about every 5 miles you see a group of like 3 shacks on the side where the Native Americans come to sell jewelry and crafts. Pretty cool to see that. We are now coming up toward Flagstaff, which has been on my bucket list for a long time, and we plan on living there for a month or 2 in the upcoming years to be able to explore it, go hiking, mountain biking. So pretty soon, on the other side of that is Flagstaff. We are now in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I can already tell this is my kind of place. I'm excited to live here a couple months out of the year. Pretty expensive to live here long term and buy a house. Hopefully it's not super expensive to rent a spot in an RV park for a couple months. People are really nice here too, like people hold the door open for you, strangers say hi. That's really cool. I've kind of missed that from California.
Bender has been a really good sport. He has been holed up in this car with us since last night after work. So I took him on a quick little jog around, and we're about 2 hours to go before we get to the dealership. Why do I feel so much happier at warmer climates? It's crazy, but just when we've stopped and got a bite to eat and walked around, I'm like, oh, this feels better already. I'm a California girl. It is so warm right now. Like, you could wash your car and your doors wouldn't freeze shut. That's so cool.
Oh, we're here after 11 hours of driving and 5 hours of sleep. Let's go check it out. I hope it's good. Either way, it's been nice to be in Arizona. So I'm thinking instead of a trailer, we should probably buy this. All right, we talked to the sales guy. They're still detailing our unit before we take a look at it. It's a used unit because we can't afford a new one. And so we're just gonna check out some of their existing trailers while they're prepping ours. And they happen to be an Airstream dealer, so we're gonna poke our head in some Airstreams. This is a 2016 30-foot Flying Cloud. Whew, that is nice. That is so nice. So I saw my first flaw with something Airstream's made. Take a look at this. Pretty good gap, and then it closes. That doesn't even look straight at all on a brand new $90,000 trailer. This weather is amazing. We gotta find a job quick so we can get out of Utah while it's still winter, and then get back to Utah when it's summer.
We're still waiting. They're detailing the trailer, checking hinges and little things like that. So hopefully they'll have it all scrubbed up for us pretty soon here.
We still haven't seen it in person, and we're still not sure we're taking it home. We're hoping so, but we're pretty excited to see it.
Fingers crossed.
So Arizona has a really stupid law that if you buy something in Arizona for out of state, like us buying a trailer for Utah use, you still have to pay Arizona local tax on it. So what these guys do is they hire someone to drive with you to the nearest state border, sign papers out of state so you don't have to do that, and then drive it back. Problem is that's a $600 fee to take that person with you. We're so sick of driving, we're not gonna pay $600 for someone to ride with us for a 2.5 hour, 3-hour drive to California, 3-hour drive back just to sign a paper on the other side of state lines. Pretty stupid law if you ask me. Still waiting to see our trailer we have the deposit on. It's been about 2 hours, but the weather is gorgeous. Teresa's trying to get a sneak peek to see what they're doing to it. We were able to see it. She's doing her stealth moves over here. We can see it over there, so we know it exists at least. Don't know what they're doing to it though. Wish I could go watch. We're on our way to the bank right now to get the cashier's check to buy it. We are going to be the new proud owners of a 2010 Airstream Flying Cloud 30. It's a big one, but it's going to be perfect for us living full time with all the research we've done. And we can't wait to get to a camp spot tonight and sleep. I do not recommend driving 11 hours, sleeping for 5, and then having them put you on standby for 3 hours and then try to rush the whole deal in 2 hours. When you buy an RV, plan on taking all day to do it because they'll be planning on you taking all day to do it.
Lesson learned.
First time we've ever bought an RV, so I guess we couldn't really know that. But anyway, decided to own an Airstream. 45 minutes with the legal department signing about 40 papers that we have no idea what they mean. And we're out of here. Now it's time for our 1.5 to 2 hour orientation as it gets dark after hours. But you haven't even seen the trailer yet. Here it is.
Ah.
Looks so good hitched to that van.
Behold, our new home. We're not gonna move into it immediately, but this is gonna be our home. So, couch bed. Sweet. Aftermarket desk that whoever owned it added. It's got quite a bit of wear, so it looks like somebody worked from this for a little while, but we'll probably end up leaving it. It works, because we're probably gonna work in here. Nice little kitchen. I like it. I feel like it does have pretty good counter space compared to a lot of them, which is wonderful. Check out my pantry.
Cool.
And check out this nice big closet. Pretty nifty. Would you care to see inside the bathroom? It is lovely. Quite a bit of storage in there. And we really like these closets that have the lower as well as the upper. Really cool.
This is Denny, our amazing Airstream salesman. He proceeded to take the next 2.5 hours to personally walk us through each and every system to make sure it worked and we understood how to use it. Denny was the exact opposite of what you would expect from a used trailer dealer. He was more interested in us finding the right trailer than selling whatever he had on his lot. We could not have been happier with Denny. He was 100% upfront. He called us before we left. He pointed out all the flaws and made sure we understood them. Part of the reason we had to wait so long to see our trailer when we got there is because Denny wanted to make sure everything was fixed and in perfect condition before we looked at it. He was more thorough in inspecting this trailer than we were. He found issues that we wouldn't have discovered for months, and he had them fixed before we even looked at it. Denny is passionate about Airstreams and is an Airstream owner himself. After working with Denny all day and learning about our systems, we felt like he was our friend, not our salesman, and we look forward to doing business with him again should we ever need another Airstream. If you are ever in the Arizona area looking for an Airstream, find this guy. He is amazing. He's at Desert Autoplex. 2.5 hours later, he made sure we understood everything, welcomed us to the Airstream family, and bid us luck on our journey. So we totally forgot to get food because we weren't sure if we were going to end up with this trailer or not. Turns out we are ending up with it. And now we're trying to get food with a giant trailer attached to the back. Teresa ran across the street to Walmart to get some food for tomorrow, where we're hooking up with Eric and Tina from Gone Nomad. We're really excited about that. And I am learning how to adjust the manual brake controller. And it's interesting. I'm in the parking lot adjusting the settings so it's not a jerky ride. Hope I get this right. All right, first night in the trailer. We're at an RV park here. We just connected with Eric from Gone Nomad. Super nice guy to wait up for us. There's a lot of firsts here. We didn't even unhook the trailer yet because we don't know how, and it's 10 at night and we're just gonna leave it how it is. So we're just gonna crash and then tomorrow go hiking. We can already tell we are gonna love this lifestyle.
I don't want to go home.
Me neither, especially with the temperatures. You're wanting to sleep in the people bed?
Look at that face. You're a good boy. We were so good today.
You were good
That was
today.
a boring day out. He was on leash, just kind of trailing behind us all day at the dealership. He was a good sport.
Bender checking out his new house. What do you think? Go check it out.
Let's see if he wants a little more water.
I think he likes it. He likes wherever we are. Huh.
Say hello. What do you think people are thinking when they buy a bedspread that looks like this? Like, ooh, it's so decadent. Makes me want to put on a powdered white wig and dance the minuet.
Almost 6 months ago to the day, we saw our first Airstream, and we have spent many nights dreaming about one day living in one, thinking it was out of our reach, but we saved a lot of money. Mom helped us out by renting us that room, and we saved and saved and saved and got rid of all our stuff, and here we are. Awesome to see the dream realized. It is even better than I imagined sleeping in here.
Pretty cool.
Excitement levels off the charts. Can't even describe it. First night in the Airstream. Definitely not the last. And we have so many great memories to make in here. Can't wait.